All right, I'm gonna read some comments here. Let's see. Mikey says, how do I know the size do I need for my vehicle for RGB Halo? Mine's 2008 Mazda Speed 3. Great question, Mikey. Here's the deal. Everybody's got a ruler. Everybody's got measuring tape or something like that. Go out to your headlight and let's pretend this is a headlight and this is a projector right here. That's what you need. See that? From here to here, put a ruler, and then you're gonna see that there's a certain diameter. And all of the angel eyes are going to be in millimeter, so just take it, measure the inches, jump on this website called Google, and it will say inches to millimeters converter, and then just do that. It's the easiest thing you can do. You can take it further and look up like the diameter of your projector lens and stuff like that. Some people know just by what type of car they have that they have a 3-inch lens or 2.5-inch lens or whatever. I would just go straight, like simple. Go out to the car, measure the thing, and then you're good to go. So let me see some more questions. So Enrique says, when am I gonna show you how to do a projector retrofit? Ooh, good question. Or would I recommend getting a new headlight with a projector and modify those instead? Two good questions, honestly. So first question is, when am I going to show you how to do projector retrofits? Riley, I love you, bro. I love you, and I'm so sorry. I have an awesome new buddy. His name is Kevin. He's going to help me shoot a lot of content. And doing all of this stuff myself is insane. I'm a dad. I'm a husband. I've got a 1-year-old and a 9-year-old and a business. And I got Jack that's here that's working like crazy. I'm trying to make sure that I keep on top of everything and film a ton of content. And I keep having certain projects that I don't want to lose the opportunity to film the retrofit, the WRX, the Genesis Coupe retrofit. It's the best one that covers all retrofits. And I gotta be honest, I'm not even doing retrofits anymore. Like, it's been years since that was something that I was doing on the regular. But I took an order from a guy before I knew that I was gonna be moving shops and all that about 5 months, 6 months ago. It's been forever. And Riley's just been waiting. So that is your retrofit installation video. It's gonna be part of my online course. The deep dive, like every little tiny part about it, it's probably gonna be 3-4 hours long, that part. Because there's just so many little facets that this video is boring. I mean, I couldn't even pack anything close to the amount of information you need to in a video that's consumable and that does anything good for anybody. Because if you see that a video is 4 hours long on YouTube, I'm gonna guess you're not gonna watch that. But if it's something that you're really trying to do, you got some skin in the game, you're like paying to be part of a course or a membership group or something like that where you can really ask all the questions and have full access, obviously the more information that's going to help you, the better. So I personally know I've been involved with a lot of courses, a lot of membership groups. I am right now, including I'm actually in a membership group from my man Roberto Blake. So he's a guy on YouTube that is putting out amazing content, teaching people like myself how to kind of grow their community and channel and all that. And so thanks, Roberto. You're dope, man. I'm trying to do the thing. So second part of that question, super long answer for you, is you said that you wanted to know about the projector retrofit, or if it'd be better if you get a set of headlights that already has a projector in there. Yeah, I think so. I think doing a full-on retrofit, like a man's man retrofit, where you drill a fat hole and put the projector in and adjust and like put little like pieces of, I don't know, it's like JB Quick or like these different things that when they harden up, it's like JB Steel, you put little pieces in. Man, it's such not a perfect, pretty science. It's ugly, it's dirty, I hate it. I don't do it anymore, but I'm gonna film it. I'm gonna film the hell out of it and teach you everything I know. So it's either that, or you buy a projector headlight that comes with a $2 projector from China that doesn't perform at all, and you yank that thing out, you stick the dope $150 projector in there with the coolest bulbs and your selection of color, and does high and low beam, does everything, and it like whistles and like paints pictures and stuff, and then you have this awesome projector, and it only costs you probably the $100-200 for the set of headlights that already has that space made for it. That's the way to go if you're trying to get into retrofits and you don't want to really just dive in and start from scratch. But there are a lot of little topics that I'm not going to go into right now because I'm thinking about them and they're so boring before they even come out of my mouth that, like, I'm not doing it. But I'll talk to you more if you need, so hit me up later. All right, more questions. I'm losing you guys. Yes, Gretchen got her shout out. Gretchen, you got a second shout out. Awesome. Okay. And then let's see. Joe says, "Can I do a 2003 Jetta?" I probably won't, but I know that my boy Jack is the VW guy. He has a Jetta. I think we should have Jack do something. So I will talk to him and we will let you know, Joe. We will definitely be posting up about that. Okay, Roberto says that he's got a 2014 Avalon. How much would it cost to do a little upgrade, something basic like black housing and a strip? What do I recommend on an old man car? Well, let me tell you about old man car. They're perfect because if it's an Avalon, that means that it's Japanese, which means that it's got rubber butyl. It's easy to work with. You could take it apart. It's the perfect thing to learn on, to do yourself. So I definitely recommend that you follow even just a little how to do custom headlight build video that I put in here with the WRX light. There's probably a couple screws that hold the thing together. Heat it up in the oven, you separate the lens from the housing, a couple little screws inside, take out the bezel, and then you can watch the video that I just did with Dustin where I literally take like off the shelf stuff, scuff it. I scuffed it with with the paper towel. Like, I didn't use dope equipment or anything like that. Paper towel on the side of my house with my boy Dustin and Sean and Kevin, and just scuffed it up, adhesion promoter, blasted it with the engine enamel paint, and like Dustin's sitting there all baffled like, dude, it looks like OEM, that's dope. I'm super happy that he thought so, you know, like I kind of felt silly holding the rattle can and talking about like, yeah, FlyRyde, yeah, we do good work, and then I'm like rattle canning a job, but like, you know what, it's legit. Like, that's kind of how most people start and learn. And so if you are going to want to do an Avalon, then do that, you know, get the LED strip. I'm going to be doing videos, just so that you guys know, I'm going to be pre-recording a whole bunch of different individual videos. They're going to be product videos, one product, one topic. I'm just going to be talking about everything that I can on that one topic. And I'll show you in here really quick, even though I feel kind of silly doing it like I'm fancy or something. I bought some lights, I bought some stuff so that I can actually use a decent camera and produce some videos, and we'll do it like the desktop down. I'll do something right here with this and make it look nicer. I'll go get some, I don't know, some stupid material that looks cool. And then I'm gonna just do these deep dive product tutorials. And so bring this back to the Avalon, if you wanna use an LED strip, I will have a video for 10 different LED strips. It'll be like, here's the Morimoto profile pivot. I'll talk for 2 minutes or 10 or however long I can go. As long as I have anything valuable to talk about, then we will pack that into that video. And I'll do the same thing with the color changing strip on a different video, and then another one, and another one, and it's just gonna build up to a fatty library of 2018 current video or, you know, product information, as well as my opinion on all this different stuff. So, you know, take it or leave it on the opinion part, but I mean, you'll see what it is. It'll be fact. If the stuff looks good or it's bright, I mean, you'll see it. So, yeah. Ryan, I'm glad you think that sounds sick, and FlyRyde fam for life. Hashtag FlyRyde fam. Everybody, go through all the videos and just hashtag that FlyRyde fam. Those comments actually matter a lot. I can't, like, this is just a little side note. It's kind of silly, but like, dude, I get so pumped when I'm sitting there going through my email and I'm like, oh, that guy hates me, that guy hates me, that guy wants his lights and is gonna send ninjas to kill me, that guy is just asking for his LED bulbs, cool. And then I'm like, Google sent me something, and then I open it up and it's like, hey, we just want to make sure you got your check. And I look and I got like $100 from Google, $130 in my account. Dude, best $130 I've ever made, ever. Every time that happens, every like month or two, like, I don't make money from YouTube. So this is more about value and content and long game stuff. It's not about like, you don't make money on YouTube, just so everybody knows. That's not what it's about. But that feels so good, and getting to interact with people, and especially doing live things like this, I feel better about, because otherwise I'm just some dick that's not answering his emails and people get all upset and they get their feelings hurt, and you know, I feel bad. So let's go back. Raz Daz says, can I open up Audi RS5 headlights? True story, I can do it. Probably don't want to. I can. I probably should. That's a good one. Hit me up, dude. We should definitely I've been hit up by a lot of Audis lately. There's some that I won't do because they're sealed with the PermaSeal death terrible stuff, like on that Focus that we had to mess with the other day. Yeah, definitely don't want to touch that. But I'll give you a little trick. If you go out to your car, let's pretend this is a headlight. More pretending. Pop the hood of your car. You will see the edge of your headlight lens and the back of the headlight bucket. I call this a bucket. I call this a lens. All right, where the lens meets the bucket. There's gonna be some kind of a sealant, some kind of a black bead of something or other. And if you poke it with like a fingernail or a tool or something like that, you should be able to tell if there's a bunch of resistance, if it's like really tough and you make the indentation and like it absolutely pushes your finger back off, like nah, it's not gonna make any difference, then I don't wanna touch those lights. God help you, you know, I'll pray. But if it's butyl, then you'll actually be able to make that indentation and it'll stay there. Or if you get a pick and you kind of like lift up on it just a tiny little bit, you should see it kind of like stretch, like kind of almost string upward, because it is workable sealant. Then we're in business. That's my jam right there. Like that's all I want to mess with. And there's some guys that are like, oh, what a wuss, you know, he only wants to mess with those real retrofitters or whatever. They'll do everything. Like, cool, guys. That's great. I definitely don't want to be in your club. I just want to do lights that are something that we can do on a reasonable timeline and basis, and that doesn't include those lights. So there's some guys that are pumped on being the guy that can do that for you, so that's who should do them. So this was a long answer to, can I do an Audi RS5 headlight? And that answer was maybe. I hope so. That'd be cool. All right, Edgar. Edgar, my boy, you asked, are there different types of mounts for projectors, or do all of them mount the same? I have aftermarket projector lights, and I've been wanting to change the projector. Dude, these are some really good questions. I should do this all the time. Let's do this again on Monday. All right. So the projectors are all different. It's terrible. I could go get some, but I'm not going to, and show you the backs of them, and they're all different. So just believe that. There is a guy named Nathaniel, my bad, and he makes these 3D printed brackets and all this genius gadgetry. It's cool. So he has stuff where he makes a template, and then you mount the projector to the template like a frame, basically, right? And then that frame mounts to the actual headlight. The bolts in the frame are good to bolt to the headlight, and they're also good to mount to the projector. So it's like a joining piece, you know what I mean? So that guy's dope. I love him. He's gonna do some GTR stuff for us, or he's doing it now. I don't know. He's got really cool stuff. I should definitely link that below, even though probably people aren't gonna watch this for 30 minutes and get to the point where I drop that. But yeah. So aftermarket lights, there are, you know, a lot of aftermarket lights do use the same crap $2 projectors or 5 cent. I don't know how much they cost in China, but they're no good. So they do usually have the same type of mount. Spec D, a lot of them have the same ones. Enrique asks that I think about the XK Glow LED with Demon Eye included. So, I mean, I'll always be honest with you guys. I don't like their Demon Eyes because it's the same exact stuff as the Color Morph. It's just way bulkier drivers that are annoying to work with. So, like, nah, don't do it. Use XK Chrome, which is the XK Glow's app, and then use Color Morph, which is same stuff that's the combination I put in Dustin's lights. So definitely that's my recommendation for Demon Eyes. Sergio, hey, what's up? I watched that Dustin episode and I appreciate the way I'm teaching folks on my channel. Hell yeah. You're the man, Sergio. All right. And Eldon, what's up? What about my question? What'd you ask, bro? I don't even know. I will look for it. Let's see. Everybody, we're going to wait for Eldon. All right, he says he lives... Oh, I'm sorry. I totally passed that, and I thought it was going to be a cool thing to answer, too. Eldon says, I live all the way in the Caribbean. I don't really have a flashy car. Me either, bro. What should I do if I want to ship my lights to me to do something cool and simple? I don't think you should do that. I think you should do it yourself, and I'll teach you. I'll show you for free. I'm on this channel. Just subscribe and tell everybody you know to subscribe and like and hashtag FlyRyde fam on everything, and you're good, bro. So I think you should watch that video that I did for Dustin, and at the end it's got an end card that will take you to a video where I open some WRX headlights, and then just keep watching, because there is zero reason that you should spend all that money just to wait for my slow ass to get to you. I don't know. Just, I don't like being the bottleneck. Raz says, we'll do Instagram is at RS5. Everybody go follow Raz. His Instagram is at RS_FIVE 5. RS_5. Cool. All right, the Nasty Boy Pro. Who? He says he's looking at RGBW, Halo, and Demon Eye for his 2004 Acura TL. Is it going to be hard? Nope. It's going to be easy. Super cool products. It's like about as simple as it gets. Eldon asked again about the Caribbean, shipping his lights. Jacob, you asked, do you know anyone in North Carolina that does custom lights? I really want my '01 Miata done for this year if I can. There's a ton of people out there, bro. Like, I mean, I can't necessarily speak to like anybody specifically that I think of right offhand, but like a lot of dudes in Texas kill it with trucks. Then there's a bunch of guys up in like Jersey. They do a bunch of killer work too. So there's always somebody somewhere. I would ask people I would grill them, ask them about their wiring, ask all that stuff, and I don't know. You definitely don't want to have somebody do some shady work. I would prefer everybody to watch the channel, learn, do it yourself. And you know what? Like, if you want to make a spare $1,000 a month, or $2,000 or $3,000 or $4,000, a lot of these guys coming back from the military, I've got a message for you guys. You can just turn on some money right now, and like, this is not a big sales pitch. Like, watch the free stuff. It shows you all of that stuff. Just dive in. I mean, it's easy to learn how in a couple hours a day, or set aside 5-6 hours a week to do some custom lights. Learn on your own. Start with your first car. Here's the first part of my course. Ready? Here's how you start the business. It's easy. You have a car. You want to do some cool stuff to it. So do it and document it and record it and learn from it. And by the time you're done, you're going to probably mess up a bunch, and you'll record it, so you'll see what you did and when you did it. You'll keep going over that, and hopefully you never do it again. But you'll be able to learn a lot from just doing something and installing it on your thing, because it's what you want, right? Like, and you'd rather spend $50 on some parts and spend a Saturday and Sunday together, like working that part in there, making a few mistakes, repainting stuff, and just like having a good old time. But then don't stop. That's the thing where people go wrong. Like, if it's hard, then cool. Now you've done it on your car. Now do it for your homie's car that has the same one that you do. That's the big secret. Don't do it on a different car. I'm not going to do your lights that are different than GTRs and other stuff, because I'm specialized. I'm focused. It's how I've made this company at least as tiny bit moderately successful as it is. So you don't want to shift your focus on, oh, now I need to do a 350Z. Oh, now I need to do a Ford Focus. Now I need to do this. Now I need to do that. Like, no, just do another one of your car. Do a third one. Do a fourth one. Do them and be discriminatory. Say, oh, I can't do your car, bro. Why? It's blue. So I already did a blue car. I need to get a red one for my Instagram. Do a blue car. Do a red car. Do a bunch of them. Skittles. You know, get that Instagram looking dope, and just learn from doing it on the same type of lights. You're gonna learn more how to do the jobs on other cars if you do it on the same car over and over again, because you'll like hone your skills on that particular job, installing the LED strips, installing the angel eyes. Most people suck because they go, now I'm gonna do angel eyes, then I'm gonna do a strip, and then I'm gonna do some other thing and some other thing, and they always change the game, and they don't do any repetitious, like doing it over and over again and getting better. When I did GTRs over and over and over and over again, I'd be like, damn, I should have done it this way. I should have done it that way. And just, I got better. And every time I got better, I was better for everything. Every kind of car out there. I love the FlyRyde fam hashtags. Thank you guys. But yeah, I'm preaching. But seriously, like, that's how you learn. You do the same damn job over and over again until you're any bit not terrible, you know? And this whole time, people are paying you to do it. You know what I mean? And like, stand behind your work. If something doesn't work right, figure out how to fix it. You know, like, don't charge them a bunch of money. Don't be a dick. Like, learn, get good, and then at that point, then, you know, if you've done it a few times, like, now you can introduce another job. You know, you did 10 of that car. Now do a different type. So, totally different deal. I know this isn't for everybody. This is just for a very select few people that really want to know how to do this stuff. And I gotta say, I'm not making all of my content for entertainment. I'm not making it all for, hey, look how cool I am. Like, we have shirts or we have GTR stuff and like we work with rich guys. Like, I want that content for the GTR guys so that it helps me keep the business flowing as it is now, as it transitions into teaching. But I also want to have people that are watching because they want to learn, or because they want to be able to refer one of their other buddies that they know would be perfect for, that's all hands-on technical, and they want him to be able to learn. So yeah, that's what the content's for. That's what the free platform is for. I don't know, about 37-minute live streams. That's kind of wild. That's not my norm, but yeah, I'd say expect more of these live streams. I'm just gonna stop yapping because I gotta keep preaching more and more on these things, and if I keep going now, then I won't have anything to. Well, I'll always have something more to say. So, as you guys can tell, I can talk. Anyway, any other questions? Let me scroll back up. I'm gonna shut up and go home for the weekend, and send this video to my man Lewis that has that GTR that has been a big help and a huge part of why I've been able to make some of these cool parts. So Eldon says he's already subscribed for the time that I was with Premium. Cool, I love it. And you saw Dustin Williams' video today. Love it, it's cool. He wished he could do stuff like that on his own. It is awesome stuff. I absolutely loved it. So thank you, my man. I appreciate that, Eldon. Jacob says he really wants to do them if I have time. He knows I'm busy. True story. And if I can, he's more than willing to wait. Just feel safe and get them done away. He knows will be good for a long time. You know, I totally appreciate that. And at the same token, I feel bad because when, you know, where it like really comes down to it, like I do have to charge what I have to charge. And so like sometimes that just doesn't make sense because somebody else will charge you, you know, $100 and I'll charge you $8. Like, I don't know. I don't feel good about that. You know what I mean? So, anyway, guys, Raz, I'm glad you sent me a DM on Instagram. I will let you know at my convenience for sure. Thank you guys so much. I definitely want to talk more about the things that you have questions on. So, this was cool. I actually liked it a lot. So, the fact that it was like, what about these projectors? Will they go on that or whatever? I'll get some stuff on hand so I can actually grab it and show you, and I'll load down my office in here so that I can have some things available to show. So anyway, go have a kick-ass weekend. That's all I want for you. You don't need to do anything for me. I'm going to keep making the content for you guys. My boy Kevin, yeah, we're going to be shooting some crazy stuff next week. So really happy I got the intern stuff. So peace, Ryan. Peace, everybody else. Have a good weekend, like I said. And yeah, go out there and make it happen.